also. What we're going to do today, I'm going to give a brief informational briefing about what occurred here at 10400 block of Peachtree. It's important for us to reach out to our community on this case. We're looking for a specific vehicle. If you have any information on this, so that's one of the reasons why we're doing this briefing here this afternoon. So about 10:25 a.m. today, Monday morning, we had two kids, approximately ages 10 and 3-year-old. They were playing here in the 10400 block of the Peachtree. Somewhere around that time, a silver Toyota SUV, unknown how many occupants in that SUV, was traveling northbound on Peachtree, where they struck and hit the 3-year-old juvenile. Upon hitting the juvenile, the SUV, the Toyota silver SUV, did not stop at the scene and continued driving northbound on Peachtree. HFD was called. We have the juvenile right now at the hospital. The condition that we know of right now, and basically information that I've gotten so far, is that the child is alert and breathing, conscious and breathing. We don't know the exact status of the child, but I do know that the child is crying, obviously in pain. But as far as we know right now, she's stable. So that's the good news today. But like I said earlier, we want to ask for the public's help in identifying this vehicle and also the persons that were driving, persons that were driving this vehicle. Again, it's going to be an unknown year a vehicle, but it's going to be a SUV type of Toyota. It's going to be a Toyota SUV, gray, silver in color. And it was last seen driving northbound on the 10400 block of Peachtree. If you have any information on that vehicle or any information on the drivers or driver that was occupying that vehicle at the time, we encourage you to call our vehicular crimes unit or our Crime Stoppers here in the city of Houston. If we get any more information on the status or anything changes with this case, again, I just want to say that we'll come back later and give updated information. But as right now, this is preliminary. This is the information that we have right now. And again, we're asking for the public's help in identifying this vehicle and or suspects that are driving that particular vehicle.
Was there anyone available to give you any description of all of the drivers, male, female, white, Hispanic, African American? Was anybody able to do that to kids? Did anybody say that?
Well, thank you for that. Yes, that's a good question. So right now we're in the process of our investigation. We're what we call canvassing the neighborhood. We are trying to locate any video. We're trying to re-interview the other 10-year-old juvenile that was at the scene, and also hopefully in the near future interview the 3-year-old also. Maybe we can get some information and get some clarity on who was driving the vehicle and get more information on the type and stuff like that. But right now we're continuing that investigation, and we'll be here for the near future trying to get that information.
What were they doing? Were they just it looked like a bicycle with a rope and a camera?
Yes, sir.
Were they paddling? Was the bicycle pulling the little wagon?
Yeah.
Describe what you...
Yeah. Well, right now we don't know exactly what they were doing at the street, other than one was on one side of the street, the other one was on the other side of the street. And as we know, juveniles are in the street playing with, maybe bicycles, any kind of toys, any kind of baseballs or basketballs. It was just an unfortunate incident that the time that they were in the street, this vehicle decided to come through the neighborhood, and as the information I have, maybe going at a high rate of speed. We don't know, we can't verify that right now, but it's just normal kid play in the street, and unfortunately this accident occurred.
From the evidence that you guys have been able to get here, do you believe that maybe the driver, if they're in an SUV, it's a little bit elevated compared to the shortness of the bicycle, that maybe they didn't see the kid?
Sure. Well, when we get information on who was driving and get more information on what they were doing, we'll glean that information from their statements and for their interviews, and we'll piece that together, and we'll come to see what was exactly going on when that vehicle failed to stop and render aid.
Do you know, were the children's parents outside, or any witnesses?
Yeah, that I don't know. Right now, I don't know where the family was or where the parents were. But all we know now is that they'll be at the hospital there at the medical center. Yes. As far as I know, yes.
As far as from
Yes. No, I haven't gotten that yet. No, haven't been able to talk to them.
the bicycle and the wagon didn't look destroyed,
Yeah.
so I don't think
Yeah.
it looked like it's like
Yeah. I don't know. That again, that'll be part of our investigation as we conclude this case and scene. But that's going to be a question that we're gonna get to. We're going to try to answer.
give advice for drivers and kids, parents in this kind of situation.
Well, I mean, it's a residential area. Any residential area, we want to have, make sure you slow down for one, and make sure, look all different ways. There might be kids playing, like you said. Some of them are small kids, so we want to make sure, be extra cautious when we're driving around residential areas like this.
Is this northbound or is this north?
This will be northbound. Going this way. Yes, sir.
Coming this way?
Yes, sir. Exactly. Yes.
Anything else? Great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you all.